The sale of generators and plants have surged significantly, with dealers in these equipment giving a thumbs up to the load shedding exercise. Those who used to sell 3 generators in a month now say they are selling about 25 to 30 generators. The price of the smallest generator is 400 Ghana cedis, while the biggest one sells at 1,500 Ghana cedis. Really becoming the usual sound in Ghana's capital, Accra. A new phenomenon which has come due to the power rationing. Generators create electrical currents through mechanical processes and depend on noisy and environmentally unfriendly petrol or diesel-fed engines. With the current load shedding timetable, the country will experience 24 hours of darkness and 12 hours of light on the national grid. This has been a source of worry for many households and business operators. For many of them, their only option is to purchase generators to keep their businesses up and running. Today, managers of businesses that depend on electric power, such as hairdressers, tailors, and phone traders, all try to grab a small or medium-sized generator to enable them stay in business. Mention can also be made of companies which depend on plants with horsepower equal to that of articulated trucks. At Anointed Electricals Engineering Services, GBC24 gathered that the sale of generators, plants and their spare parts have gone up significantly. The managing director, Samuel A.J. Boateng, said the desire to have electricity in homes and at workplaces has led many to the buying of substandard generators.
At this particular moment, if you want to buy a generator, what you should be mindful about is after-sales service. A lot of people are selling fake generators. They are trying to take advantage of the situation just because there's power problems. So I would advise consumers, and at this time, that don't just walk down the road and buy a generator. There are certain basic questions you need to ask. Are the people ready? Let them show you whether they have after-sales service team.
Mr. Ajay advised Ghanaians on how to use a generator and how to care for them to keep them running for a longer time.
The small generator, especially these petrol generators, this generator is not meant to run continuously. The generator is meant to run at least minimum of 4 hours. 4 hours, you have to stop this genset, cool down before you can run it again. But you and I know that a lot of people don't know. So they continue to run the genset. So, I mean, if it's about 24 hours off, the generator is running.
The general manager, Albert Arthur, said generators are machines and need to be worked on as and when it is necessary.
You will never tell when the generator will break down because these are components that are put together. So some of them wear out, so you need to replace them from time to time. So these are the key things you need to look at. The after-sales support, you have the team though, but the team would have to work with the spare parts to fix the genset.
For retailers on the streets of Accra, their wish is for the load shedding to continue. This is because they are cashing in on the irregular power supply. One such person is Receive Rufai, and he said business couldn't have been much better than this time.
The generator business is booming. We are making sales. But first, the time the light off is not coming permanently, we sell like 2 or 3 a month. But right now, before 1 month, you sell like, before the month will end, we make sale like sometimes 30 generators.
He also had his own pointers on how to detect a good generator from a bad one.
You have to check, you see the name, Elimax, and they endorse on the metal, and the tank, Elimax. So if you are going to buy a generator like this, it's a correct generator. But if you see generator, they just write this only, and the tank, they didn't endorse it on the tank. It's not correct generator.
A phone repairer, Elon Friday, at Kaneshi in Accra, said the load shedding exercise is having a toll on his profits margin. This is because he spends substantial amounts of his daily earnings on fuel in order to keep his generator running.
I spent 10 cedi on generator, that is to fuel it for the cost of the business. So when you multiply 10 cedi by 30 days, you can see that we are looking at 3 million.
Despite the boom in business, others also complain that because the generators are in high demand, their prices keep soaring every now and then, making it difficult for them to purchase one. And on the other hand, environmentalists are calling on Ghanaians to buy generators that are less noisy and are environmentally friendly because the long-term effect on the lives of people could be very expensive.